Um, so I don't know what happened. Everything just died. So I guess welcome to part two. I don't. I'll be right back. Hold on. All right. Looks like everyone is coming back or joining. I don't know. That last stream just died. I don't. My internet just something happened. I don't know. Sorry about that. So here's part two where we're going back into it. I already discussed these. Nothing more. So there's actually only a little bit left, really, which is kind of why it sucks. The stream died because there's not really too much left. So here we have three things which didn't really fit anywhere else. Actually, maybe I'll give it a few seconds. Everyone to come back. Hello's Overdrive again. Logan Sharkey, welcome back. Build X Zero, Mariam. I'm just gonna say Mariam. Forks Lover has returned. All right, people are coming back. I don't know what happened. That really sucks. So let's get back into it, I guess. So the motorcycle, the bike is the Build bike again. It's a motorcycle that turns into a phone. Wow. I don't have a name here, I think. No, I don't. So it's just a bike cycle, just like Build. It looks like it connects to the driver, or that might just be something else in over here. Maybe over here is I'm not sure if this is like a holder that goes on the belt, or if this is a holder for the cards that just slots in. Kind of so basically, I'm not sure if this is the Ride Watch Daiza or the Ride Watch holder on the arms. Basically, that's what I'm trying to get at here. But it does come with the amazing Hercules, what's it called, Progrise key. So what's interesting about that is I'm not sure if is there a form to go with this. I assume so. Like, I would just point out that there is this very awkward cut in the image. So that could be where the form goes. It could be a form, but that's a lot of forms I mean, that's nothing new, so I don't know what I'm getting at. Could very well be a form for Amazing Hercules, but it could also just be nothing. It could just be a card to go with it. At the bottom here, we have the weapon that I believe belongs to Shining Hopper, which might as well bring that up. Why not? Here's Shining Hopper and the Assault Wolf again. So I'm pretty sure this weapon belongs to Shining Hopper, I guess the first upgrade form. I think this one looks really cool. It goes from more of a shotgun than the actual Attache shotgun, so take that as you will. It goes from shotgun to an axe, which is kind of bonkers, and I kind of like it. So my favorite part about it, though, is that there's an actual grasshopper, like, little image on the axe. So that's pretty cool. So with that, actually, we're done with the 0-1 scans. Let's bring up the RKF figures. Why not? So we can stay on 0-1 for a little bit. Have a little discussion. That looks like Kamen Rider is getting a giant robo in the show. Yeah, kind of like the Time Machine, except this one looks like it's more of a form, so more like Suika arms. Special Form 12 just sent out part 1. So if you guys want to check out Special Form's Twitter, not sure if that was on Twitter, but go and check that out anyway, because there's cool stuff there. Toku Master is back. Logan Sharkey hates the bike. I'm okay with the bike. As a bike, I'm okay with it. I think it looks fine. The actual I don't like it's a phone again. Like, just copied build. All right. Toku Master says it's the holder. All right. I mean, all right. I'm probably not gonna get it ever. So, I mean, let's talk about that. What would you guys get? What are you going to want to get from the 01 everything? I'm not sure. I might pick up the driver. So that's a maybe for me. If I pick up a driver, it's only gonna be one driver. Honestly, might pick up the Shock Geyser. Might not even pick up the 01 driver, because I feel like either of the other drivers you might get more worth just because you're getting two riders out of it as opposed to the 01 driver. But I guess it's like the 01 driver in the long term, you're going to get more out of it just because he's the main rider. He's going to get more forms. But if you're just kind of looking for a instant investment, you're like get your money back instantly, one of the other two drivers might be more worth it to you just because you're going to get two riders out of it. I mean, with another purchase, of course, but you are going to get your monies back a lot faster. So, Lex Alolia, I'm just going to say first names. Sometimes I can't pronounce last names. They say it looks like cassette tapes. Yeah, kind of looks more like cassette tapes than keys. I don't know why they're called Progress keys. Toku Master says the Authorized Buster. I think that's the axe weapon. So yeah, Authorized Buster is the name of the axe weapon. Hello, Gundam guy. Renova says it looks cool. The gun for Vulcan. Okay, are you saying that's the Authorized Buster? The super weapon here, because I think that's for 01, because the Grasshopper. I feel like it might be for 01. Maybe they share it. Oh, maybe they share it. Because they both have that super form. So maybe Vulcan only gets the shotgun version, and 01 only uses the axe version. That could very well be what it is. Brophy Time says he's an action figure guy. Yeah, I tend to lean towards action figures, but like if sounds are very cool, I might pick up the action figures because I do like the designs, but like I'm not loving the designs. So yeah, JJ asks to please make a short explanation video on these scans. And he also says, love you, bro. Nice work. Keep it up. Thank you very much. I don't know if I'll do an explanation on these scans because that's kind of why I'm doing the live stream. It's going to go up as a video, so if you want to go back and check it out, you can. Wyman DP says he kind of looks like a highlighter. He does. It's very highlighter colored. I'm like, the toy, the 01 figures better be highlighter colored, or else I'm not buying them ever. Nope. The axe is the Authorized Buster that only goes to 01. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Toku Master actually meant by the gun. He's gonna get the gun. That's my fault. I might actually pick up one of those weapons because I do have a few rider weapons that I just picked up because they were cheap or I wanted them. So honestly, I think I have to hear the sounds of the drivers before I actually get them, because I want to know, like, if I actually really like it, like a standby noise, whatever, then I'll probably get it. So might as well leave 01 for now. Maybe we can come back to this. If you guys want to come back to 01, keep talking about it. You guys can, of course, keep talking about it down in the chat. But now let us actually talk about stuff on screen. Ryusoulger. We got new Ryusoulger scans as well. Not too much for Ryusoulger, but Special Form says Twitter just crashed. Damn. I have like 11 tweets waiting for me to check out because I had Twitter open, and I just closed down my Twitter because I'm scared I'd break something again. So what's up? Can't speak today. Patty Murphy says what's good. Hello, Patty. Forks Lover says they turn into highlighters. We better see. 01 should just turn into a highlighter, maybe. Ren Nova said, what if they glow in the dark? That would be neat, as he said. That would be cool. I would like that. That would be cool, but it's not like something I need. Jay asks, what do I expect for the series? Honestly, at this point, I don't expect anything because we don't know anything. Kind of hoping maybe for like some kind of big, like kind of Gaim battle thing, because there's 5 riders to start off with. So I wonder if we'll have like 01 on his own, and then the different driver teams. So let's get into Ryu Soldier here. On the left here, we have, I think this is our final mecha. Don't know how I feel about that. It's called Yoku Ryu as the Zord form, and in its robot form, it is Yoku Ryu O. So just add an O, and you got a new Megazord. I do like the design of this. Colors, I'm a little mixed on. But I do like the design. This looks really cool. On the right, then, we have the Max Ryusoul Changer, which will give us Max Ryusoul Red. And we have separate images for these, so let's actually just pull those up. So, that's not... No, okay. So let's move these over to the opposite sides they were on before. So, on the left now, we have the Max Ryusoul Changer. So this is obviously going to be the final changer of the show. This is our, like, a quote-unquote battleizer. It comes with this big Ryusoul. It doesn't even look like a Ryusoul anymore. It just kind of looks like a massive badge thing. So it looks like you slot that onto the top, as you can see here. It looks like you, like, slide it onto the top, and then the whole thing rotates or flips over, and then... Oh, I see. All right. You slot it onto the top, and it folds open. So the actual Ryusoul folds open, and now you get the full face. So that's pretty cool. I kind of like that. It switches up the flipping aesthetic of the Ryusouls, and it actually does it in the changer now. So that's pretty cool. So I like the look of this. It looks like it's going to be some claw weapons, so that's pretty cool. It has more use in the actual Ryusoul changer. The thing I'm really liking, though, as you can see here, is Max Ryusoul Red, I think his name is. I think that's what his name is. It makes sense. Max Ryusoul Red looks really cool. Just this, like, little image. Really like it. The Ryu Soldier segs are just really cool, so that could be why. But I'm really digging the gold on the helmet. That could be why. That could be why I like it so much more. Patty Murphy says that's a big ass Bakugan for the Yoku Ryu. Yeah, definitely a Bakugan. Ren Nova wonders what the blue one is based on. So I think it's like a Pteranodon. Probably. Mariam asks my opinion on Kamen Rider Drive. I watched one episode of Drive and I liked it, but that's all I've seen. And I want to watch more of Drive because I really like the aesthetics of Drive. Just a little side tangent. Drive is actually the first Kamen Rider I ever saw. He's actually kind of what got me into Kamen Rider. So Drive has a special place in my heart. So, Patty says we haven't gotten a claw changer since Geki Ranger. Yeah, with those massive claw things and Geki Ranger, as I like to call it, Power Rangers Jungle Fury, because I watched that one, but not Geki Ranger. The claw, yeah, definitely, it's kind of reminiscent of Jungle Fury, for sure. Yoku Ryu, though, I think, yeah, now the more I look at it, I'm really liking this form. As you can see at the bottom now, here, it's a Kyoryuso, so we're, of course, getting an upgrade form. So, people, of course, me, myself, kind of, sort of, were complaining, kind of, Red's getting all the power-ups, but, maybe not entirely, he's being shown with all the power-ups, but, we could very well see other characters use them, I'm not sure how many like power-ups are there, but I think at this point we could very well have all the Rangers have their own Kyo-Ryusoul armor. So, like, someone do the math or to check up on that. But I think we could have all of them have their own armor. So, like, for sure, I think maybe not that was a big sense of nothing. I think we might not see Red use all of these forms, or only Red use these forms. We might see them be shared among all the Rangers so we can get, like, a full Kyo-Ryusoul armor shot. That would be really cool. The one thing I don't like about Yokuryu, or Yokuryu-O, is it doesn't seem to be giving us a big final mecha for our big final combination, which makes me sad because literally the Ryusoulger set, or everything about Ryusoulger is meant to like combine together. Like, you can actually combine every Kishiryu up to this point. So, Tyramigo to Diamond Volcano, I guess Moser X just came out today, huh? I haven't seen the reviews of that because 01 came out, and that's all I cared about. But basically, Tyramigo up to Diamond Volcano, you could combine all those together, and you probably can do more with Moser X being out now. So, like, I was hoping that our final mecha would just basically just allow you to combine everything together as one big cluster. I know people don't like the big clusters, but I wanted a big cluster out of this season because it's built for it. And it looks as if our final combination is literally just this guy, and then this Putiramigo, is what it's called. Just a combination with Tyramigo, just Tyramigo. But I will say that we've only have two things here, so there could very well be something else to go with this guy, and they all combine together, or maybe they can all combine together and we're just not seeing all of it, because it definitely feels like there's more to these scans. Same with like 01, like obviously you saw there were like cutoffs, so there could be more that we're just not seeing. I'm not entirely sure. Alright, missed a lot in the chat, so let's see. Aaron's RM says we have Land Tribe Ryusoulger, Sea Tribe Ryusoulger, and would like to see an Air Tribe Ryusoulger. Could very well be an Air Tribe with this guy, because it's an air vehicle, but like not a vehicle, a dinosaur. But the vibe I'm getting is more like ice, just because the blues, the whites, but it could very well trying to be not ice, but like sky. We'll have to wait and see. I've also seen people say it could be the prime minister that gives them that, but I actually haven't watched much of Ryusoulger, so I'm not entirely sure. One thing that is a little disappointing is there was a rumor that we would be getting a white ranger, a white female extra ranger, and I was so excited for that. Like, we haven't gotten an extra female ranger in like forever, let alone a white female ranger as well. That would have been really, I guess Zyuohger just happened, but that's not the point. A white extra female ranger would have been very cool, and it looks like it's not happening, which is sad. But this mecha is white to an extent, and as I said, we haven't gotten everything possibly, so we could still be getting that white extra ranger, but as of this moment, like, no, it seems like that's not happening, which is disappointing. Hero Wasp asks favorite future rider, Shinobi. It would be cool if 01's riders were salarymen. They even have suitcases. Could be. Hero Wasp is spamming the chat, asking my favorite future rider. I'll get to the questions if you guys have them. Don't worry. Lex says Red will use most of the power-ups, but only a handful of times, and the others will get to use them once, and then maybe the girls will get to use them in the V Cinema. I really want just a shot of all the Rangers using Kyo-Ryusoul armors, even if it's only once. If it happens, that would be really cool. Patty Murphy says Putiramigo sounds like Putotira, and that's why that sounded familiar. Thank you for that. I could have sworn I heard something in Putiramigo, but I couldn't tell what it was. Putotira from Kamen Rider Oath. There it is. That one base fan says the Ammonites that become Moser X's robot form, or parts of his robot form are the best Kishiryu. Change his mind. Yeah, they're the best Kishiryu, probably. Patty wonders if the Zord will talk. It's a Megazord, so like, maybe. Let's see. So Tiramigo talks, right? Daima Volcano talks, and I think Mosarex talks to an extent. So, maybe I'm sure this one will, because it is just a Megazord. I was wondering more if Kyoryu souls and just base Megazord form Kishiryu are the ones who can speak, because Diamond Volcano combines with Kishiryu, but he's a Kyoryu. So this one is a Kyoryu, but it's also a Megazord. So maybe he's just like super talkative. You never know. Special form says 01's weapons can actually fold into cases. Yeah, briefcases. Maybe that was in response to someone else. I don't know. Women will only be extra if they pair with a male. So best change is Oto, Gold Sister, showing up for only a handful of episodes. The Gold's sister. And the finisher from Special Form says the finisher is the Kaban Bag Dynamic or Strash, depending on what mode it is. Oh, so the cases can do a finisher, or is that like applying to all the weapons? Because if the cases can do a finisher, that's crazy. I don't know. Business case finisher. I don't know. Hero Wasp says, wait, 01's weapons can fold into cases. Yes, if you go earlier in the stream, we did talk about that. Do you doubt that another decade will be in a V Cinema or Hyper Battle? Hyper Battle, definitely not Hyper Battle, because it's another decade. V Cinema maybe, but like, I think it needs to appear in the show. Possible Geo spoilers incoming. There is a rumor, or I think it's confirmed maybe, that Swartz's actor has said that he takes Decade's powers, and that's like all he said. That basically sounds like he becomes another Decade. So I guess another Decade confirmed, sort of. Jay asks, what do I think about how many Rangers in the Ryusoulger series? Because in previous Dino Sentai, it had 10 Rangers. I mean, only Kyoryuger had the 10 Rangers. It's the only Dino Sentai with 10 Rangers. All the other 2 Dino Sentais didn't. If anything, Abba Ranger, Dino Thunder only had 5. So, I mean, looks like so far we're going to end Ryusoulger with 6, unless we get the extra Ranger, and then that's 7. G-Ranger even had 6 as well, unless it's 7, because Mighty Morphin. Tokyo Master says it was Tsukasa's actor, not Swartz's, that said the rumor thing. I guess my mistake, but it is real apparently. So, Setile says he can imagine 01 beating a monster with a suitcase. If that happens, 01 will be one of the greatest Kamen Rider seasons to exist. Changed my mind. So let's just like get both of these things on here. Let's get this here. And then let's get Rider Kicks figures here. Let's get both of these big boys in here. So I guess it's already kind of happened, but it is now quote unquote discussion time. I mean, anything we want. As I said earlier, I saw Far From Home, so like if anyone wants to talk about Far From Home, might need to put up a spoiler warning. Like, so I will basically just shift gears. Do I think 01 will be a Ride Watch or a Me Ride Watch? Well, I'm putting a lot of more thought into this than I thought, because it could be one of those two. Might be a Ride Watch, I want to say, because they want it to fit in, but like it's probably a Ride Watch, because I think, like, giving it some thought, the Me Ride Watches are more future riders from a different timeline, and the Ride Watches are like straight up just riders from this timeline. So probably Probably a ride watch. To finish that sentence, I don't know. Toku Master says another decade and another drive hype. I'm very excited for another drive. The drive suit, base drive suit, is one of my favorite suits. So seeing it become another ified will look very cool. Hero Wasp says Night Monkey. You'll understand if you don't. Jarhead MSTR says Sup Hottie. Hello. I don't remember. I don't remember when you became a mod. Maybe you don't appear on the streams too often, so I'll keep it there. That one base fan says Far From Home was great. I agree. I love Far From Home, really. Logan Sharkey says, did you know Tsukasa's actor actually walked into a Toei meeting and said, I want to come back? I can actually buy that. He walked in with the gun that he's used in the recent episode of Geo, and he was like, put me in Geo. Do I think Aqua will get a ride watch? Maybe a me ride watch. Like in the show, maybe a me ride watch. In the toy line, probably just a ride watch. Because I don't think there's any Gashapon me ride watches, which is interesting. Guts McGordon asks when we think we'll get a full-on Ninja Rider series. Never. I'm just kidding. 2022. I don't know why. Just, that season maybe. Will I do Geo then to now? If you didn't know, that's kind of what I've been calling the reviews, then to now, because I kind of like to give a brief history of a season before it actually aired. So like right now, talking about 01 pre-scans, that will be in, we'll be talking about that again in about a year. So that's pretty cool. Reading the chat. Red Noah says we haven't gotten an Orange Ranger for the dinosaur theme ever. We also haven't gotten a Yellow Ranger as well. I think, yeah, we never got an Orange Ranger and we never got a Yellow Ranger. Oh, okay. We have gotten a Yellow Ranger, kind of. I mean, okay, yeah, yes, we have, but like in recent years, haven't gotten Yellow Riders. No Yellow Rider. I keep saying Rider. Ranger. No Yellow Ranger in Kyryuger and Ryusoldier, but we have Yellow Rangers in Ranger and Aba Ranger. I switch back and forth between Sentai names. Like if someone asks me a Sentai question, then I'll like respond in Sentai terms, but like I'm like much more familiar with like the Power Rangers terminology, so I don't know. Does anyone else have that problem? Right. Hero Wasp is saying Shinobi has a miniseries. Yes, I actually reviewed it. Like I know it has a miniseries, but like as I've said in that review, like they seem to be hinting at something else. So like I'm thinking like they might bring back Shinobi in 2022. I don't know. I thought Mirai Watch was for an alternate timeline from Cool Caleb. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking maybe. So, like, that's because... So, maybe Aqua might be a Mirai Watch. We don't know the timeline thing with Aqua. So... yeah, people remind me of Abare Yellow. Yeah, that was my fault. I kind of completely blanked on that. I was more talking about the recent Dino season. So, like, the last two. We haven't gotten Yellow Rangers there, so... So now that we're done talking about the scans, might not actually go on for much longer here, just because I mean there's nothing really to talk about anymore. Actually, let's go to Twitter and let's see if anyone has actually discovered anything. Something is technically wrong according to Twitter. Ladies and gentlemen, we've broken Twitter. The Kamen Rider fandom broke Twitter with everything 01. That's actually amazing. Twitter's broken. Jeez. Septile asks if Swartz is the true villain in Geo. Probably. Like, if rumor that he will become decade or another decade. I think yeah, it's confirmed he will become another decade. So like he is the main villain of Geo. I kind of like that. Like he's pulling strings, but like I don't really get the feeling he's like the main villain. Like I don't know. The Time Jackers haven't really done anything. I mean they have, but like I don't feel like they were the main villains, and it's weird because they are kind of. I don't know. Toku Master asks, "Wait, we broke Twitter with 01?" I don't know. Twitter's not working. It may have been 01, but something broke with Twitter, and you know everyone was talking about 01, and I think it was trending for like a quick second. So may have broke Twitter. That one base fan swears that the Yokuryu, I'm like literally always blanking on the name, swears it's a Bakugan. So I just noticed this earlier and I didn't say anything, but there's a face on it. So it looks like it's trying to be some kind of egg, like a Pteranodon. But it does look more like a Bakugan than an egg. Can we talk about this Pteranodon mode? I don't think I talked about it at all. It looks really weird. It just looks really chunky. And I think it's because this is a smaller Re-Soldier. This is a smaller Kishiryu. But, like, they're trying to do something full-on Megazord with it. So, I want to know how big this guy is. Like, is this guy going to be Tiramigo-sized? Looks like it. Like, the arms look very close to Tiramigo. Like, basically identical to Tiramigo's arms. Toku Master says, I guess you could say Twitter's activity went from 1 to 0 real quick. That's a fact. Can we get more 01 memes, please? More, please. I'm gonna bring up my beautiful drawing of 01. I'm not an artist, but I was like, I should draw something for the thumbnail. So here we go. Like basically, as you can see, I just copied the image from up top, and I was like, there you go. It's a little wonky in some places, honestly, but I think it does the job. Do I think Mecha will become a mainstay in the Rider series? Kind of are, for being honest. The Time Machine, the Suika Arms, the Maximum IDX, Maximum Gamer. I mean, they kind of are, like, already. I mean, there's more, I guess. The one from Forze, I don't completely remember its name. There's a hard boilder thing from Double. We kind of already have mechas as staples in the series, really. Toku Master asks if I did make it. Kind of made it, yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I did. But I was more like tracing the image and then just kind of coloring it in. So I kind of made it, but like I kind of just copied it from the image. So, but I guess I drew it. So that one base fan says 01 meme review. I'm not going to become meme review. What do I want to be the 50th anniversary of Kamen Rider from Cool Caleb 33? We're only on the... Wait, how many years? Okay, I was about to say, like, that's a long time away, but haven't we already passed it? We're about to do research. Kamen Rider Ichigo. Yeah, that's not what I want. Or yeah, kind of. When did Ichigo come out? Gonna let that load. We're doing research now. There was one in Fies as well. Yeah, I don't remember what it is, but yeah, there was one in Fies. There've been mechas throughout Kamen Rider, just not like massive into the extent that they are in Sentai and Power Rangers, but like mechas do exist in Kamen Rider. So, what would be the third Reiwa Rider? We're not even on the second, so I don't know. Okay, it looks like the Kamen Rider wiki is lagging the stream. So 2021 will be the 50th anniversary. Oh, so we're very soon. We're closing in on that anniversary. Interesting. What do I want? I don't really know. Anything? I mean, like, honestly, I'm kind of okay with anything Kamen Rider does, because usually the suits always end up looking cool. I'm not one that's like, I want this. Like, I'm alright with what they do. Although I will say, I would like a technological coding rider. That's what 01 is rumored to be. I'm not sure what the motif of 01 like in general is. Honestly, looking at it, it's like kind of technological, but like not really. Yeah. What do I think of an isekai Kamen Rider? See, I don't know because I don't know what that is. So if you could expand on that, then maybe I'll know. What do I think? Or no, wrong question. Yeah. So people are saying the third Reiwa Rider will be the 50th anniversary in 2021. Damn, we're approaching that. I don't know what they would do. Like, Ghost was the 45th anniversary, correct? And Ghost did basically nothing. So, but like, Ghost did nothing for the anniversary outside of that one movie, or that one special with the whole special with the Heisei Rider Damashi, and then the Ichigo movie. But there hasn't been anything beyond that. I wouldn't be okay with the third rider kind of pulling a Geo. But they could very well just do nothing. Subtile wants a Dino Rider, don't we all? Yeah, I really want a Dino Rider. That would be cool. So Isekai seems to be an anime. I'm just gonna look up Isekai. Isekai is a genre of fantasy. A genre. I can't talk. Isekai is a genre of fantasy anime where a character travels from the world they know to an unfamiliar one. I wouldn't give my thoughts, but Kamen Rider Decade already exists, so all Ghost did was the side specials in Kamen Rider 1, the movie. Yeah. So like, I think Ghost was the 45th anniversary. Logan Sharkey says it was 40. Ex-Aid was, but I think it was. I swear there was like some image of like Ghost and it said 45 on it. So I think Ghost is the 45th anniversary, but Ghost didn't really do anything, which it didn't have to because that's like a different kind of anniversary. Like, that's why I don't think the third Reiwa Rider will do anything, because it's just the third Reiwa Rider. And it's the 50th anniversary, but like it is 50th anniversary, so something should happen, really, if we're being honest. Wait, but won't the second Rider will be 2020 to 2021, so wouldn't he be the 50th anniversary? I mean, technically we'll have two 50th anniversaries. Kind of just like we have two quote-unquote Reiwa Riders. 01 is the starting rider, but like Geo is going through. The only Dino Rider was just Oz's final form. See, but that's just a form. We need a full season of Dino Riders, right? So Twitter is still down. That's actually hilarious. So we're coming up on 40 minutes with the second stream. I think we're gonna close it off here. So if anyone has any final thoughts, questions they want to ask, spam the chat with those. Actually, please don't spam the chat. Just ask those questions, and then I guess we'll be out. So Hero Wasp asks, a Super Sentai Rider. May I introduce you to Kamen Sentai Go Rider? There's that. Guts McGordon says Toei should just greenlight a Kamen Rider anime already. I think there was like one weird thing. There has been a debate about bringing Power Rangers into an animated genre. If anyone's wondering my stance on that, like I would be totally okay with Power Rangers becoming animated. Like, okay, maybe not that. I would be okay with a writer, or not writer, and writer, I guess. I would be okay with animated Power Rangers, Kamen Rider, Super Sentai. Like, I've seen some people do, like, animations, because that's what anime is, of Kamen Rider fights, henshins, and it looks so cool. Like, just because of animation, there's so much you can do with it. And as I've said in the past, I love the Boom Studios comics for Power Rangers. They're, like, my favorite continuity of Power Rangers. So, there's a lot you can do with not doing live action tokusatsu, but like I kind of don't want us to remove that. Like I don't want to replace that, because that is what tokusatsu is, at least for Power Rangers. Most people are talking specifically about Power Rangers, so like Power Rangers, I always saw like it was really fun to see how they could adapt the Sentai. It was kind of like a puzzle. It's like you have these pieces, how can you change these pieces to create something different but still like the same in a way. So like I hope we don't get rid of live action tokusatsu, but like bringing in animated Power Rangers I would be totally fine with, but I don't want to replace it. So alright, I guess okay. So Guts Gordon asks, how's Beast Morphers for me so far? Beast Morphers is very cool. I like Beast Morphers. It's definitely an improvement over the past season. So Beast Morphers is good. If you haven't seen Beast Morphers, and you're a Power Rangers fan, of course, then check out Beast Morphers. But if you're not a Power Rangers fan, then you should still check out Beast Morphers, since it's still pretty good. A world where kids are trained to become Kamen Riders. Just a thought. That would be cool for like a show, a Kamen Rider show. That would be cool. Logan Sharkey says J.J. Jameson. I have no idea what that could be referencing. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. What season of Kamen Rider would I pick to first be adapted in the US? So I would personally pick Ex-Aid, of course, because I like pretty much all the suits in Ex-Aid. Mainly just because if we adapt Ex-Aid and they bring in Lightning Collection for Power Rider or whatever they adapt or whatever they call it, then we would get a Lightning Collection style Muteki figure, and I would buy like 5 of those. So KnightX605 just got here. We're gonna end here soon, so that sucks. But he asks, is that an air mecha for Ryusoulger? Yeah. Looks to be the final mecha, but not entirely sure. Will I do ranking on other riders? Yes. So if you guys haven't seen, there's a community post where I ask what upcoming Kamen Rider ranking video do you want to see. Currently, I think Heisei Rider base forms is winning out, and now that we have 0-1 here, now I could probably get on that. But I'm gonna prioritize the 3,000. That was not a word, but I'm gonna prioritize the 3,000 specials first. So, not sure how long it'll be, but I do want to rank another riders. It's just I have to wait for Decade and Drive to be revealed in some form, because I can't do it without that. Hashtag Power Rider never. Damn. I kind of want... I don't want the name Power Rider, because I don't really like the name, but I want American Kamen Rider. Actually, speaking of American Kamen Rider, if you guys didn't know, there's like a poll going around by Bluefin Brands to see if we should bring in Kamen Rider stuff to the West, like legal ways to watch Kamen Rider in the West. You can buy Kamen Rider toys, all that, in the West for, like, basically adapting Kamen Rider, but not actually adapting Kamen Rider, if you know what I mean. So, if you want to do that, or if you want that to happen, you need to do that poll. Very quick poll, very easy. It's a poll. It's not even supposed to be hard. So if you haven't done that, go to Twitter, go to Bluefin Brands. Honestly, I would put a link in the description, but Twitter's down, and that's where I got the link. So that sucks. But basically, you need to check out that poll if you want Kamen Rider to be spread across the universe. That made no sense. Hasbro trademark Ghost Ranger, says Lex. Was that recently, or because I know there was like a trademark for like Kamen Rider Ghost a while ago under Saban, I think. So is that like a carryover trademark? Um, Guts asks if I watch Ultraman. I do not. Not that I hate Ultraman. I just don't want to watch Ultraman really. Yeah. Exe would be good because of the gamer theme. Also, Bandai owns Kamen Rider, not Hasbro. Oh, I might have said something bad. Why America is not continuing to adapt Kamen Rider series after Dragon Knight? Because it didn't work. Yeah. The Ultraman series also recently got picked up by some company for home video releases, so that's cool. Alright, so yeah, I think we're gonna end the stream here now. So thank you guys so much for coming to both streams, I guess. Sorry about the whole crash. That was not planned, of course. But we got it back up and you guys came back, so it was really cool. This was a lot of fun. Honestly, these last, I guess, 3 streams have been a lot of fun. So if you guys want more streams, I guess subscribe to the channel, let me know. And we'll try to get more streams out maybe in the next few weeks. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you next time.